Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, across the nation, around the world, wherever you may be. This is the NECA King, and today we are kicking off the summer sizzler, baby! Here in the new sewer lair. It's a mess. I'm setting up all the shelves right now. I am using AI to optimize my shelves, okay? And you should too. Today is number one. The number one episode, season 4, kicking off season 4 of the NECA King. Summer Sizzler 2026, okay? First unboxing of the summer. First unboxing on YouTube of the McFarlane Joker. It's Jack. It's Jack, baby.
Jesus! That party!
It's Jack. The McFarlane Multiverse Jack Nicholson Joker. Once again, we have to give a big, huge round of applause, shout out, all the credit in the world to the most wonderful man I have ever met, Rashawn Francis, okay, the toy hunter of the Denver metropolitan area, hooked me up with this once again. I'm pretty sure he got the chase too. Pretty sure that lucky bastard got the chase. We're going to talk about the chase a little bit, but we're going to also unbox this. This is a great figure. People have been dying to get that Jack Nicholson Joker in the DC Multiverse line. We finally got it. We're going to get it out of the box. We're going to see what it's like. Let's get it out into the little sewer display over here. And let's see what we're working with. All right, so first and foremost here, we got the head sculpt. Does it look like Jack? Well, it does. It does look like Jack. It looks like something in between Jack himself and like a comic representation of Jack. In fact, this whole figure kind of gives me that vibe. Is like it doesn't have the sort of stockiness, like the broad-shouldered build of Jack Nicholson. He's a little bit more gangly. He's a little bit more Joker-ish as we think of the Joker. Kind of like if the Mark Hamill Joker, the Jack Nicholson Joker, kind of met halfway. So he's got the head sculpt. He does look like Jack, but he also looks like sort of a comic book version of Jack. His body is, like I said, not as broad-shouldered and stocky as Jack. He looks more athletic. He looks more agile. He looks like he could take on the Batman a little bit more in a hand-to-hand competition. But the sculpt itself looks great. It is pretty articulate. It suffers from that thing that McFarlane articulation suffers from, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's take a look at the accessory loadout first. Firstly, you got the hands. Obviously, it comes with the grip hands. It's got the punch hands and the open fisted hands. You got a little Joker cane. You got the bang. You got the fake gun with the bang flag. And you got the big long-barreled gun that he uses to shoot down the bat plane. You got this orange megaphone that he uses when he's up in the helicopter. Extra hair sculpt, not an extra head sculpt, which is something that I am kind of disappointed about. Just an extra hair sculpt. They had thrown one more head sculpt in here with one more Jack-type facial expression, or even like the non-makeup face or the half-makeup face. That would have been great. Now, onto that McFarlane articulation. It's got weird joints. Like it's got these weird knee joints. It's got these weird wrist joints that are just obvious. Like all the articulation points are extremely obvious. It's kind of like a similar situation as the Riddler figure. The McFarlane Riddler figure, where it's like it looks very clunky and like it can articulate very well, but you are moving into like this is obviously a toy territory. Now I get it. This isn't Hot Toys. I'm not looking for Hot Toys. This is a $35 action figure. I'm not looking for something that, you know, looks like a statue on a shelf, but you can also articulate it into any pose that you want. I like the McFarlane figures because they strike kind of a balance in between being very articulate but also nice to look at. They don't just look like another toy, but they're obviously not like a Hot Toys Mafex Mondo thing. They're obviously an entry-level collector's item. But I think that it's great because, like, for somebody like me who doesn't want to throw thousands of dollars into a Batman shelf, Like, this really plays. This, I mean, it looks like a Jack Nicholson Joker. You can get him into basically any position that you want him in. Sure, the joints look a little wonky and it's not exactly perfect, but like for the price point, look at what we're talking about here. I love the checkered pants. I love the clothing. I mean, if this was like soft, this was like a $150 Mezco. If this was a Mezco Joker that had like soft goods and everything, it would be absolutely perfect. But you know, you can't expect all that. And then there's like the chase, which is, you know, obviously the same figure, but it's got that classic repaint of the original Joker toy that came out for this movie. It's got like that colorway, you know what I mean? It looks really great. It's the kind of thing where I would just keep it in the box. Like I would use the purple one to pose and then just keep the chase in the box because it just looks great as is. It definitely suffers from the bendy accessory thing that McFarlane has, as you can see here with the sort of bendy barrel. You can kind of correct that. You kind of have to, I guess, make the decision between like slightly bendy accessories like they have here or ones that are brittle and easily break like NECA has. Anyway, you know, I love it. Listen, I've got a little Batman shelf. I've got a little Batman shelf that's got a lot of McFarlane on it, and it does its job. You know, people shit on the McFarlane stuff. People love to shit on fucking the stuff that they buy, especially toy collectors, and it's so stupid. I love the McFarlane stuff. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. You don't have to have a fucking Hot Toys shelf for every single thing that you own, and I think that this is just a perfect addition to it. It's going to be perfect with my Penguin and my Catwoman and my Riddler, and eventually I want to have all the Burton and Schumacher stuff from DC Multiverse. But anyway, this is just a bare bones look at it. I'm sure other people are going to take a more interesting, in-depth look at it. Well, not more interesting, obviously, but maybe more in-depth. But anyway, thank you for watching. This is the NECA King. This is the beginning of the summer SIZZLER. We're just getting started. Come back on Friday for In the Halls of the NECA King, and then Monday again, and then Friday again, all the way up through Juneteenth and beyond. We will see you there. Bye.